Hi guys, welcome to my channel everybody, and thank you so much for watching. What's going on guys? I'm Jade. If you're new here, please hit the like button and also share this video. Thank you so much. This is a quick one. So according to a recent new poll, Camilla, Charles, William, Kate are still ranking least favorite working royals. Okay, according to a new polls. And mind you, this post has all of the trimmings, like all of the characteristics, all of the traits of a poll number that had been manipulated because they polled around 1,088 people. Mind you, there are over 68 million people in the UK and they only polled a little over 1,000. And that poll number seems so manufactured, in my opinion. Okay, they may have allegedly manipulated the poll numbers to make it say and do what they wanted to do, to make it sway to favor them. And you know what is so interesting? In spite of all of that, the poll numbers are still showing these people lacking. Isn't it interesting that they spent more than 4 years bullying, smearing Meghan and Harry, particularly Meghan, and still till this day, the poll numbers still does not favor them. So let's go ahead but based on what I have seen with regards to polls, like you can literally make the poll numbers sway however you want it to sway. You just need to know the right people to reach out to. You just need to know the right people to target for whatever results that you are hoping to get out of the poll numbers. I'm just saying, I'm just saying. But what is also interesting to me with regards to these poll numbers is that Harry and Meghan have not been working royals since 2020. But for some reason, the royal family, Kate, William, Charles, and Camilla, are so incredibly obsessed. They are so obsessed with Harry and Meghan that they just have to poll them. They have to make sure, they have to check to gauge whether all of their awful things, all of the bullying, all of the seeking the media after them has worked. But newsflash, Camilla, newsflash, Kate, it hasn't worked. Newsflash, William, it hasn't worked, okay? Because the people are seeing what's going on. So let me go ahead and read what this says. Just over 2 in 5 think the royal family are good value for money. Really? Really? Only 2 out of 5 people think that the royal family is a good value? And those people, again, this is why I said they always go and poll people who are going to speak favorably about them for whatever twisted reason, because that number should be higher than that. Okay, it should be higher. There should be nobody in favor of the royal family continuing to take advantage of the taxpayer pounds and use it to live the lifestyle that they basically live. So the article continues and says 43% of Britons overall think the royal family are good value for money for the UK. For the UK taxpayers compared to 32% and blah blah blah. 2 in 5 would like to see the royal family speak more about social issues, promote charitable causes, and attend more public engagement events. 2 in 5. Honestly, when you listen to actual people who are complaining, the number should be more than just quote unquote 2 in 5. Okay, the vast majority of people feel like they should do more, especially with everything that is now coming out about the royal family basically living off of the taxpayers and being basically slumlords. People who are basically just taking advantage, charging the system, charging the government. They are supposed to be the head of the government, yet they charge the government and they pretend as if, oh, we are all for the people, we want to help, blah, blah, blah. Yet they are charging for social services. Like, it is so wild to me. Oh my goodness, the brainwashing, like, I don't know. First of all, I don't even believe the poll numbers. Let me just put this out there. So it says two in five. There, it has to be more than two in five people. There has to be more people wanting the royal family to be more involved, in charitable causes, in social issues, and all of this other stuff. There has to be more than that. Why are the taxes that people are paying going towards these people if there is not an expectation that they should at least be more involved in this sort of thing? So, anyways, almost as many would like to see them spend less or no time speaking about political topics and doing interviews about their personal lives. So you see where I feel like this is crazy. So you mean to tell me that there are more people who are more pissed off that they are doing all these interviews and getting involved in politics and also talking about their lives than there are with people who are really aggrieved by the fact that they are spending taxpayers' money to live in la vida loca. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. Again, these poll numbers are rigged. Take it with a bag of salt. The poll numbers also said that Prince William and Catherine, the Princess of Wales, remains the most popular royal with 65% and 64%, holding favorable opinions of them. Yeah, you would think that with all the smear campaign that William and Kate and Charles and Camilla, you would think that they are polling at 100%. It is amazing that after all of the rolling in the mud, after all of the losing whatever is left of their human decency, after all of the plotting and the planning, selling their own flesh and blood, sacrificing their own flesh and blood, Harry, to the media, you would think that they'll be polling a lot more than they are currently polling. It is so interesting. Again, back to what I said, these poll numbers, I do not believe it. These are embellished, in my opinion. These are padded to make them look good. You can make the poll number say whatever it is that you want the poll number say. We have all seen that happen. Okay? So continuing, it says, King Charles and Camilla see small drop in favorability. Oh my gosh. So you mean to tell me that after all the antics, the shenanigans, the hosting of the media people who have blatantly, openly bashed Meghan and Harry, attacked Meghan, bullied Meghan. So you mean to tell me that after all the rolling in the mud that Camilla did with all this media, she's still not polling higher than anybody else, that she still dropped when it comes to the working royals? She actually dropped in numbers? Mm, that's a shame. That means all of the things that Camilla did were all in vain. All in vain. Mm-mm. So, nevertheless, 53% of those surveyed still believe King Charles is doing a good job. Doing a good job at what? Again, this is why I believe that these people are crazy. So, 53% think Charles is doing a good job, and 63% think Princess will do a good job. Like, it is, William will do a good job. It is crazy. Let's talk about Harry and Meghan. Remember, Harry and Meghan are not working royals, but for some reason, they are still being targeted in these poll numbers because those people are not even working royals. They haven't been working royals in years, but for some reason, no article comes out, especially when it comes to the royal family, that their names are not mentioned because they know nobody gives a hoot. Nobody cares. So it must be such a heavy load. Like, sheesh, that these two have to carry the responsibility, the economy of the royal family, the economy of the British people, the economy of the British media. Harry and Meghan are single-handedly carrying. It's interesting. So, anyways, Commonwealth and international visit. The public are broadly content with the current level of official visits. What do they do there, anyways? What do they do? Poll the people, poll the countries that they are visiting, and ask them how they feel about these people coming to their country, wasting taxpayers' fund to host this awful people. So ask them what they think about it. Those are the people that need to be asked. Okay. So again, my thing is, in this poll, I'm not even going to go over because I'm looking at the time. But on this poll, they actually polled Harry and Meghan, and Harry was polling as at 33% favorability, and Meghan was polling at 20. Again, this is in spite of all of the hate, of all of the vitriol. You would think that after everything that they have done, and this is how I know that they are totally lying. They are totally lying about the numbers. Harry and Meghan are polling way better than any of these people. The fact that they would minimize, the fact that they will even say that Harry and Meghan, of all people, is polling at 20%, while Harry is polling at 30% of likability, that tells me that they are polling way more higher than all these people, but they cannot, because they are operating on the same mindset as to, we're not going to allow Harry and Meghan be more popular, be more favored than William and Kate and Charles and Camilla. That is still the mindset that is driving all of this. But one thing that I want to say that I've already said before: how are they still polling Harry and Meghan? How are they still polling Harry and Meghan, who haven't been working royals for more than 4 years? How are they still doing that? Right? Why didn't they mention the poll number of why didn't they mention where Princess Eugenie, why didn't they mention where she was polling? Why didn't they mention some other Oompa Loompa, in the royal family? Why are they polling Harry and Meghan? It's like, how do I say this? In the US election, it's like they're polling Vice President Kamala Harris, they're polling Joe Biden, they're polling Donald Trump, they're polling what's his face, JD Vance, and then they are also polling Al Gore, or they are polling George Bush. He don't even go there. They don't even, like, they're not there anymore. But again, these are things that they do to, like, check in to see how far they have gone, what they have succeeded in doing, if their smear campaigns have been effective in if they had succeeded in completely turning Harry and Meghan against the British people, okay? In turning Harry and Meghan against Britain. So that's basically what this is all about. It is all about this. And the fact that they are even releasing these numbers, the fact that they are releasing these numbers, and they are talking about how Meghan is polling at 22% of likability, of favorability, and Prince Harry is polling at 33%, or is it 30% at likability, tells you right there that Harry and Meghan are still winning. They won this poll numbers hands down. Whatever it was that they were trying to achieve, they didn't achieve. Again, people can see through what they're doing. With all of the smear campaign, with rubbing shoulders with the swines, rubbing shoulders with bullies, with Britain's most bullying media people, journalists, only for them to still end up polling. None of them even cracked 65%. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. And this is in spite of all the positive media that they are getting, all the positive media, with the media having nothing but positive things to say about them, and they're still polling at this rate. Nobody wants you. Harry and Meghan are the MVP in every ramification, however you slice it, whatever you think. Harry and Meghan they are the star, they are the brand. They are feeding and in charge and looking after so many people. Unwillingly, obviously. I'm sure they would love more than anything to be left alone. But yeah, anyways, so I'm going to end this. Let me know what you guys think in the comment. I saw these numbers and I wanted to just bring this to you guys and just let you guys know that they're still losing. And yeah, thank you so much. Hit the like button and share. I will catch you later. Bye.